I can't go in there?
Sorry.
Yeah, well, he'll be okay, right? Let's go. It's my son. His name's Brendan.
Hey everyone, so tonight I had just seen on Hulu a really good movie called Death Wish, starring Bruce Willis, and from the synopsis of it, it's already something I've seen 1,000 times, like with my little collection here of revenge movies. Like I've seen it before, it's done before several times, but I love that type of story, and 9 times out of 10 they're usually rated R. Even one movie I don't have is The Brave One with Jodie Foster, and now Peppermint as well, which I have to add to my list. But so instead of just reviewing them, I'm gonna kind of give like a comparison review between the two because they're so similar. Between Death Wish and Death Sentence. Now, for starters, the first similarity obviously is the story, but between the two, you can clearly see that even for as far as directing, Death Wish is directed by James Wan, and then, oh my gosh, see, I'm already mixing up the two. Death Sentence is directed by James Wan, and Death Wish is directed by Eli Roth, both horror directors, mainly known for them. And Death Wish, oh my god, here we go. Death Sentence stars Kevin Bacon and Garrett Hedlund as the villain, and then you've got Carrie Preston as the wife, and Aisha Tyler as the detective that's hunting down the murders, basically, and on his trail, which is also similar to Death Wish with the two detectives, and then also with all the other films, and like up here, and along with The Brave One. James Wan and Kevin Bacon, that's a hell of a combination. So I bought it, and I still got it. It's right there. And I love it. That's a very underrated film. It's more known now since it's on Netflix, which is a good thing. So now it's got more of a bigger fan base. And I think it's a really good film. Sorry, my pussy likes to steal the show and be this main attention, or main attraction. Ain't that right, puss? This is Pumpkin, say hi. Okay, Death Sentence is, the genre, it says it's, a drama thriller, but honestly, it's really an action film. I mean, there's a lot of drama in it, just because of how, tragic the story is, but, I mean, to its core, it's definitely an action. I mean, there's gore, there's, bones breaking, bullets shooting off fingers, and everything else. Now, both characters, Kevin Bacon's character, Nicholas Hume, and Bruce Willis's character, they're both inexperienced in this whole thing. Like, for example, Kevin Bacon's character, Nicholas, is a businessman, and then Bruce Willis is a doctor, which actually comes into play later on with him knowing a little bit of his work. Death Sentence budget was $20 million, and the budget for Death Wish was $30 million. And I mean, it doesn't matter which one has the more money, it just matters which one is better, which they're both good in their own right, and both of the main actors are equally talented. Bruce Willis, you've seen him do this type of work before, with of course Die Hard and so many others films, action films he's been in. Which is with Kevin Bacon. That's the first type of thing I've seen him in like this before. I've seen him in other stuff like Friday the 13th and Tremors and Mr. River or other kind of dramas where he's like a cop or maybe trapped or something like that. But it's like this is totally new to me seeing him in this role, so I was really shocked. Well, not shocked, but surprised, I guess, of how good he was, which I knew he'd be good, but his performance kind of blew me away, I guess, because I think it's one of his best performances he's done. And he's done a whole lot, so that says a lot about, towards his other roles. But like I said, Bruce Willis has more experiences in this era. So you've already expected him to be really good in it and, know what to, expect, really. But both films are really brutal, lots of blood, lots of action. And both had very tender moments, of course. Just the thought of losing a loved one is heartbreaking. And there's in both films there's someone falling down the stairs of some point. But yeah, I think as far as the action though, I think Death Sentence takes the cake. Yeah, so I don't know, I just think that I really love all of James Wan's scores in his movies, like even Death Sentence, well, not Death Sentence, but Dead Silence, and Saw, of course, and The Conjuring. So I've already, I'm a fan of his scores. Yeah, just really edgy all the time. And really, the score didn't really stand out to me in Death Wish. The only difference in between the two, really, that I've noticed is that in Death Wish, he kills other people first, like just thugs in the street. Whereas in Death Sentence, he basically just jumps right to it, killing them, and which, I mean, hey, if the boot fits, then wear it and shoot the bastard. And another difference is that Death Wish is actually a remake. The original was made in 1974, which I never seen that one actually. I wasn't even aware of it until I was preparing for this comparison. Definitely check them out, especially if you're an action fan, or if you're a fan of any either one of the directors. So yeah, jump right to it, and I hope you comment down below and let me know what you think about the two, and if which one you like better. Honestly, for me, it's still gonna be Death Sentence, more because I really do like Bruce Willis, but I'm more of a Kevin Bacon fan, I guess. I guess because he has more variety. Well, that's not fair to say, because like they do both have their own backgrounds, doing comedies and dramas and action. So, I'm just more of a James Wan fan. And like I said, I don't know. I think that the action is even more brutal, honestly, in Death Sentence. Oh, and I don't know why I just thought about this, but I also have Law Abiding Citizen, which is similar to, which I forgot to put that up there. Which I don't have room anyway, so there you go. But yeah, again, comment down below and let me know what you think, and which one do you like better, if you like them equally, or if you've even seen them. If you haven't, then I'm sorry for spoiling it.